Okay, ladies and gentlemen, question of the day. Who makes the best beer can or bottle? What is the best look in a beer can or a bottle? And I'll let you say throwbacks, but I want you to at least pick one that's like a current normal look that if you go to the store, that's what you're gonna get right now.
Are we talking like the physical appearance of the can or bottle, or just like the design that's on it? Like not necessarily like the shape or something.
It's all of it. It's
Okay,
like I like the Rolling Rock one because it's a green bottle, and I like the horse logo or what something like that.
gotcha.
Who's leading off? Okay, I'll lead off. Uh, Coors Banquet. We talked about it recently, I think. I love the little stub bottles and the kind of throwback-esque yellow label always looks sharp, in my opinion. And they're crisp. They're great. They're phenomenal beers.
I love that scene in Yellowstone where Wade orders two of them by saying two yellow jackets, please. I think that's so cool.
Yeah, that's definitely the winner for me.
I'm gonna have to go with Cerveza Imperial. Don't think you guys have ever heard of that one before. It's from Costa Rica. When I did my like cultural immersion thing in Costa Rica when I was in like eighth or ninth grade, my gift from my host family was a beer T-shirt. And it basically taught me how to count beers in Spanish on the back of it, which was definitely a useful skill to pick up. But the logo I thought was just really cool. There's like a black and red sort of like gradient on like the oval on the front. I just love the vibe of it.
Oh yeah, that's cool. We'll have to get a. I'm gonna look that up so I can see a picture of what you're talking about. This was a really hard one for me. There's a lot of good ones. I mean, what's not to like about beers? So it's really hard. But couple runners up real quick. I've always loved Dos Equis. I'm also a sucker for a bottle over a can. They stay colder longer and they fit nice in your hand. Something about drinking out of them long necks. But Dos Equis is not my winner. Another just quick mention that Coors Light, the whole Blue Mountain thing, that's a great design thing. But my winner is actually I'm gonna go hometown, National Bohemian, Natty Bo. That logo is just it's too iconic, and I love most of all what that brand has done to like play around with different things in the city. Like you go to an Orioles game, you get a Natty Bo. It's the same beer in the can, but it's gonna be like an orange can with the mascot hitting a baseball. Like they play around with the design a little bit, and they have some fun with it. And they've even had some ads where he's proposing to the Utz potato chip girl. So if you're not from Maryland, do some research. But yeah, Natty Bo takes the cake for me.
That one's great. The Ravens can is great.
Yep, exactly. The
I
purple
mean,
with the Baltimore like flag ridge on it. It's really
yes.
yeah, they play around with it. It's awesome.
If
Let
you've
me
been to the city or the area, you've seen the sign lit up at night. It is just so
Yep.
iconic and so cool.
Yep.
let me hit you guys with a last second question that we can use for other content too. Power rankings of your three favorite slash coolest beer designs. We've already all listed our one. If you want to round out two and three.
Moosehead. Absolutely love that. I used to drink that beer all the time in college because there was one liquor store, Harry, near my house at Linden that had it. And just, I mean, the fact that that became the name for the hockey team up in Halifax, like where the brewery is from, that H with the moose logo is just so cool to me.
Mac.
Yeah, I think I'd go Natty Bo one. I think I would probably just go a classic Coors Light too. I love the idea of like, it's ice cold if the mountains are blue and like the gradient. It's a genius marketing tactic and it absolutely works on me. And number three, I actually am gonna go with Rolling Rock. I think I love the green bottle, or you get the green can if you get cans, but the horse. There's also I forget there's a number on there, and there's like been debates about what the number's supposed to mean
Right.
too. There's just a lot of like lore wrapped into the one logo, and yeah, rock and rolls. They're great.
I think for my third, I'm going to go with Harpoon Brewing's Rec League. I don't know if you guys have ever
Hmm?
seen that can. It's like a white can. It's got like a yellow stripe, a teal stripe, and a like reddish orange stripe on it. It gives off like a really 70s vibe. It's a very clean, like off-white kind of look. I just think it's a very cool looking can. And I absolutely fall prey to that marketing scheme anytime I see one.
Number 2, I will go with Labatt Blue, showing off my
Great answer.
hockey fandom a little bit, but it's clean. It's got the Canada leaf. Like, it's just cool. I hate to say it, but it's just cool. It's a great logo.
It's so
Classic.
much better than Bud Light in every way possible.
It is, and I also feel like I I know this is just like not real, but I feel like they're always the coldest. They just get the coldest, and maybe that's because it has Canada on it.
That's
If
how I
I
feel about the Coors Light, but I think it's just the marketing got me.
Yeah, yeah, and then 3, I'm gonna go with a specialty one. A lot of people probably haven't heard of this, but they're brewed out of, I believe, Cape May, New Jersey. And I don't know, I can't remember the name of who the brewer is, but the beer is called Tan Limes. It is a like Mexican lager type of drink. It's a summer drink, and it's like a matte silver can that's exposed, and just the front of it has design. It's like a white, green, and yellow checkered flag. It's what Sprite should look like, in my opinion. I love that beer.